Okay, well, live and hello and welcome to the post day one.
Yeah,
Post show, day one.
post match was is a very dangerous place that we have reached. In fact, I was saving the day report, and I wrote day one match report. I was like, what kind of a file name is this? Day one match report is what?
Yes,
But yeah,
post day one live. And Trishadi obviously with us. And Trishadi 285 by India, despite a good start, I will
yeah.
say. Not crossing the 300 run mark. I think that is the
I did
bigger.
something.
I think that is the biggest question. 1 second.
Wait, I'm so sorry. Yes, yeah.
Yes, fine. So yeah, 285 by India, not
Yeah.
crossing the 300 mark despite a good start. Then one wicket with the ball. It could have been two if that review
What a
would have
poor
been
review.
taken. Yes, it would
Like
have been taken.
not review.
Yeah, not taking that review. But Trishadi, what are your thoughts? 285 on the board, 21 for one. How do you see second day tomorrow? The how have you have seen the pitch, how it is behaving? The spinner might come into play for India tomorrow.
Absolutely. I think, in fact, that is how I've ended my match report saying the first hour, Kranti and Sayali should bowl stump to stump. We saw there were 2-3 balls which were stump to stump, out of which one was Tammy Buman's wicket and the other one obviously would have been Heather Knight's wicket had India reviewed. First of all, I think even before talking about India's performance, I thought today Sue Redfern was so off the mark as an umpire in both the innings. I think it was extremely poor umpiring from her throughout the day. And it was not about when India was batting or when India was bowling specifically. It was throughout the day. I think two decisions or three decisions of hers have been upturned, and other than that, oh sorry, overturned, not upturned. What is upturned? Overturned. And two more. One is the Heather Knight review, and the other one is a Deepthi dismissal, if I'm not wrong. Those were not even reviewed by the bowling teams.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, but batting, we're talking about it. So, see, there are two ways to look at it, right?
Just good enough.
In my head, no. And when I say no, remember this is a test match, right? It is not about whether England can reach 285 in one innings. It is about because it's a 4-day test match. Let's try and understand this well. End of day one, you are all out. Your first innings is done. You have 3 days left, in which you have to bundle them within 285. You have to get a lead and you have to get them out in the second innings. Have you done that enough? Have you batted England out of the test? No. Have you is 285 enough for them to bowl England out in less than 285? Sure. But if England is 250 all out with 35 run lead, somewhere, end of day two, let's say, end of day two, you have just 2 days to score runs and to give them to bat, and then to expect that they'll have 2 innings batting collapse.
Absolutely. Even Deepthi Sharma came in for the press conference. She also mentioned that she mentioned that it's a decent total on the board, but still we are kind of 20 to 25 runs short.
I would say 50 runs short.
Yes, even in the press conference, the chatter that maybe they are 40 to 60 runs short.
Yeah, easy.
But still, what Deepthi Sharma mentioned that it's a decent total on the board, and she mentioned the pitch is quite a little bit of slowish, a little bit balls. There's a difference in bounce as well. Sometimes the ball is coming onto the bat, sometimes it's keeping low. So I think she mentioned that going tomorrow as a bowling unit, they need to keep that in mind and need to bowl according to that proper line and length.
Stumps, attack the stumps. How many balls today we bowled in the fifth, sixth? Not even fifth, sixth. I think seventh, eighth wicket. At one point in frustration, I was telling you, why don't they bowl to us in the press box? It was that far. And I understand the logic. The logic was because India had played those T20 strokes and got out. They were tempting the England batters. But here's the difference, which I said at the very beginning to you, that Maya Bursher or Tammy Beaumont have not played the T20 World Cup. So they're not in T20 mode. Because Maya Bursher, even though because of Natsivar Brunt's injury, did play a few matches in between, but she always knew she was never going to be part of the T20 squad. And it's just fine. She has not just come out of the T20 setup. See, in a similar way, Heather Knight, who is a much How did I injure my hand? But anyway, who is a much, much better and technically more sound batter is actually struggling because of the T20 mode that she was in. So I think it is all it's all very calculative and it is all very understandable. I still do not understand why did we not attack the stumps more, especially with
Absolutely.
someone like Sayali and Kranti
Kranti.
bowling. You have the swing in your hand. You have the new cherry.
Hmm. But Trishari Smriti Mandana, 83, good knock, but again, I think she could
I
have
think
scored more.
she will go home and hit her head on the
Yeah.
hotel's
At honors
walls.
board.
It is not about honors board alone. You are Smriti Mandana. You are supposed to be the best batter. You, it's a criminal offense to give your wicket away when you're on 83.
And that kind of a wideish delivery.
Absolutely,
She went for that drive.
absolutely. I think it's criminal offense that all three of our set batters got out like that. In fact, I'll add Jemmy on with 35. I'll add Yastika as well. All of them looked set and then got out. But if you actually have to give it to the bowlers, give it for the Harmanpreet delivery. Absolute pitch of a delivery, dream delivery of an off spinner
On debut.
on debut. Harman had very little that she could do, and she did not do that. So it's okay. I mean, you can still give it to her. You can give it to Harman, not still. You can still give it to Yastika. These are the two dismissals that you can give to the bowlers. Rest of it, we have given to them.
Absolutely. But England were quite good on the field. I think.
England were brilliant on the field, and they will be brilliant on the field. They will be brilliant in running between the wickets.
Yes.
You saw
Some
that.
singles that Tamil Movement and Maya Baucha were sticking, I think, superb.
We're
Just
hitting
tapping
to our
and
fielders. Yes,
full intent.
absolutely. Absolutely. And that's a huge difference. That makes a huge difference because we were going for, see, in the 21 runs, there are only 2 boundaries.
Yes.
So basically, I've given 8 runs in,
2 balls.
in, no.
8 balls in 2
Eight-
balls. 8 runs in 2 balls.
No,
two
no,
boundaries.
thanks. That's not what I meant. I meant you have given 8 runs in boundaries, which means the rest of the
13 runs.
13 runs they have ran. That was my point.
Okay, let's take some comments then.
Yeah.
Linkeshwar, hi ma'am. Okay.
Hello,
Linkeshwar,
Linkeshwar.
regarding Indian men's cricket, BCCI having crucial meeting regarding coach Lee. Yes, they are having what we got to know from reports. Yes.
High time.
Okay, Linkeshwar, I have
Not
to say
against
one thing.
anyone.
Yeah. I have to say one thing. Jemima has brilliant batting technique. She really takes time, but once settle looks defined. But I'm sorry about Bhatia performance. Her batting technique not good enough.
I agree with point 1. I disagree with point 2.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, when you're talking about Yastika Bhatia, how good was she behind the stumps? That
Yes.
Sayali ball was going for a boundary. Yeah. I think she was brilliant. Some of the takes were extremely, extremely good. And by the way, guys, if you ever think why should you watch Rev Sports women's cricket shows, somebody here had told you, in fact, the two of us now got the playing 11 correct. We got the fact that Yastika will do some bit of the keeping correct as well.
Yes. Okay. Stumped by MS Dhoni saying why India didn't take review. It was plump LBW hit the night wala. Yes, it's quite surprising.
Did you guys ask Deepthi in the press conference?
No.
You could have asked. Why did you guys not take the review? Who asked not to? No idea, but I think
Yastika was not sure enough.
Yastika was
What
not
we saw
sure.
on
Yes.
television.
But I don't know. I mean, shouldn't Kranti as a bowler have been more, because I remember Lauren Bell in one of the LBW appeals, like really went and had a chat with Natsivar Brand. But here, every time after the match, why are there so many?
Still, it's good. It's only one now.
No.
Oh no,
they're
it's coming. Okay. This is second one coming.
Third one.
Oh, third one is also coming. Okay.
Where is so
Something
much
happened.
fire? Even the Lord's game, you remember the semi-final? No, India Australia. There were 3. What is happening?
I don't know. Some tradition maybe. 3, 4 firefighting start.
Wow. Yashin just said that it could be a Lord's tradition that after the game 3 firefight vehicles need to come.
Okay.
He had a really long day.
Okay. Asta Starlight saying, do you also think that because of Harman's strike rotation, Smriti kind of lost the momentum? Do you think because 122 runs in the first session, only 80 runs in the second session?
No, I'll change it a little. It is not about Harman alone. All the Indian batters were having that same strategy. Either we hit
Hmm.
or we stay on the strike. There was no strike rotation there at all. And it was poor game awareness, poor gameplay. It's not Harman alone who should be blamed. I mean, yes, I think Harman did take a lot of balls, but I have I don't think it was Harman alone.
Yeah.
That's my entire observation.
I think because
They
of the
just
heat,
did not.
yeah, she was struggling a little bit as well. We saw.
No, I don't think because of the heat. I mean, come on, you can't say because of the heat she was struggling. Both of them were playing the same heat.
Yeah, some cramps
But,
maybe.
but before that, only she was not running.
Yeah.
I don't think it is because of cramps that she was not running. I just think India's mindset is not there to run those quick ones.
Okay, Asta again saying, how was your experience, guys, watching from stands?
We were not watching from stands alone. We were watching from the press box initially. We went for a brief period to the stands as well.
That was excellent.
I think brilliant. I mean,
I think that was the moment when Smriti reached her 50.
yes, and I think that we actually saw the Jemmy Smriti partnership from there, and both of them were flourishing at that point.
Yes.
At that point, India looked like reaching 350.
Birthday Kalakar. Jemima technique looks solid when she waits on crease in back foot for cut shots. On front foot, her game is questionable.
I don't think her game is questionable. The point is, whenever I get where you're coming from, because whenever she's on the front foot, she is not in a very stable position because she's looking to use the crease for no apparent reason. That's my observation. But today I thought she was batting really well, and it was a very, very poor shot to get out.
Okay, Asta's asking what happened to Harman. She was struggling while batting cramps or what. So this question was asked to Deepti in the press conference. Deepti said that there's nothing serious. She is all fine. Maybe because of the heat, some cramps or maybe, but she is all fine. So nothing to worry about. Mohit Patle, okay, there are 4 questions. Trishadi, Maddie Villiers and Easy Wang were very good. Yes, they were. England fielding was too good. Who is better keeper, Yastika versus Vicha?
Yastika.
Okay. Does Deepti is in top 3 batter in this Indian team across format?
No.
Okay. Linkeshwar, I think India women's team relieve too much on spinners.
Yes.
Spin have always been.
Yes. In subcontinent conditions, that's your home conditions. You rely on spinners because your pitches are like that. The pitches that are given are like that, slow, low. You start off with spinners. So.
Okay, Birthday Kalakar, poor rotation is due to lack of technique to play in the gaps. Their technique in attacking from back foot and not risky play in gaps.
No, that's wrong. Their shots are fine. They're not finding gaps because not because they're technical issue. It's because that's not there in your second nature. Finding gaps is not there in second nature. So they'll play a textbook cover drive. But the problem is for that textbook cover drive, there is a textbook cover. So for finding the gap, probably you have to open your face a little. And it's not like when you say they don't have the technique, you're saying Smriti Mandana or Jemima or an Yastika or even for that matter, Shafali is incapable of those shots. They're not incapable. They don't execute because their mindset does not work that way. It's a little different and it's a little complicated.
Okay, Alta Mashan Sari, just like a lot of people, Phoebe is my favorite player. What makes her a fan favorite? Her energy.
No, that's the wrong word.
Okay.
Her endless energy and at times mindless energy. At 40 odd degrees in Arun Jaitley Stadium, there were 2 reporters. One was me, and the other one was.
She was kind of injured.
She was injured. She was not playing that game, by the way, because of injury. And in fact, hamstring or something was injured. And it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. 2 o'clock, Delhi, 40 degrees. There was the Cricket Australia journalist, and there was me. We are talking about something. And suddenly, I turn and see there is somebody. There's an Australian player, you understand, from the jersey, who's just going around the ground, rolling on the ground. And in my instinct, I asked the Cricket Australia journalist, who is she? And you know what was her reply? She said, look, whenever you see a player doing unnecessary things, it has to be Phoebe.
Close your eyes and say the name.
Yeah.
Right.
And her entire team loves her for that energy, gets irritated also. I have seen Aliza Healy scold her. I have seen Shelly Nitschke scold her. I have seen Ash Gardner like literally stop her and
Their
scold
social
her.
media manager also.
Even but their social media manager was like, her videos are kind of have filled up the storage in my phone. She's way too energetic. Oh my god, nobody in the team can keep up with her. The latest have you seen her latest Instagram story? She's running in Paris also.
Yes, and jumping.
And jumping, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Tom. I have always wondered this. Why does ICC feel that men's physicalities allow them 90 overs per day over 5 days, but women 100 overs per day over 4 days? Of course, they will all seem fall short by 15 overs. But
Of course they will.
discussing.
I completely agree with you. I have no idea that why men are supposed to, finish 15 overs an hour, but women suddenly are supposed to do 20 odd overs an hour. That also does not. 20 into 360.
Yeah.
How
So
many overs?
33 overs in three
In
sessions,
3
99
sessions,
overs.
99. Yeah. How is it even possible?
Okay. Okay, Khushi Singh saying both our openers made records of being some fast at lot, scoring 50 and 0.
What?
Both our openers made records of being some fast at lot, scoring 50 and 0. Okay. Mohit Padle saying if Dipti improves her game in offside, she will be very good. Her performance comes with a competitive and fighting spirit.
I'll tell you what, Mohit Patle, it's not like Deepti can't play in the offside. And this is my frustration, which I was telling
Sweep shots.
somebody in the press box itself, that I'm frustrated because I've seen Deepti from close quarters, and I know she can hit shots. Shots is not a problem. Why does she not hit it is a frustration that I carry, and I have no idea. I cannot even help you saying today itself. If you have watched the entire inning, she was continuously employing the sweep. England knew she'll sweep the ball. We knew she'll sweep the ball. She knew she'll sweep the ball. But she has other shots. And if you have seen her practice in the nets, she plays those shots.
And England had the field placement as well.
Everybody will, because that is the shot she resorts to. But I don't know if it's something because she's comfortable she plays that, or what. I'm not 100% sure about that. But maybe someday I'll ask Deepti.
Yeah, but while Deepti plays so much sweep shots, Linkesh was saying some of our players, especially not playing sweep, do you have the same feeling? I think
Not that I noticed. Not that I noticed, to be honest. But if you are saying, no, wait,
see, Jamie plays sweep.
Jamie plays sweep. Harman is good at sweep, but I don't think Harman played sweep.
I think Smriti plays lock sweep a bit more.
She did against Sophia Kilstead. I know what you're saying. Now that you're saying maybe against Maddie Villiers, they did not play sweep.
Okay. Okay, I am working progress and imagine Jamie and Phoebe in one team.
Yeah. The rest of the players have to take. You can have imagine now. I'll give you another one. Jamie, Phoebe, and Marizane Cap. Cap is going to resign and go. I'm telling you.
Okay, Yuka Manikandan, I still don't understand why Kranti was sent in ahead of Charani. I think Charani has more batting technique and looks like a proper batter. Kranti was just swinging at every ball. It was very irresponsible.
I have no idea why Sayali wasn't sent ahead of Sneh Rana.
Yes.
Because I genuinely feel if it was T20s, then definitely Sneh Rana ahead of Sayali. But if it is, the longer format, I would any day send Sayali ahead of Sneh Rana. In the same way, see, Kranti and Charni are, Sikke ka the two sides of the same coin. Yes, but one thing, I think you are absolutely right. Kranti should have been sent with that message. We end up saying the players didn't do so and so. We don't know what was the message to Kranti as well. Like, did somebody even give a message like go there, be there with Deepti or something of that sort? I don't think that happened.
I can say very poor shot from Richa. I think Richa for test match. We have a technically good players like Priya Pune Halyan in the squad. Test playing 11 needs a player like Pujara Dravid.
No, the number that Richa came in, I don't think that was a problem. I just think that
shot selection.
Yeah, I mean, even in T20s, her shot selection has been a problem. So I think here also her shot selection was extremely questionable. Yes, I mean,
It's
you know what?
so
In
ugly.
test matches, you do not win by stamping your authority. You win by boring your opponent out, which is what we didn't do.
Yes. Yukumanikan is saying, what a great day for Test cricket, especially women's Test match, because we don't get to watch them regularly, and that too happened at Lord's. It's a dream day for any women's cricket fan. Test cricket at
I
its
don't think
best.
so because I don't think you guys, any of us had dreamt of this. So you can't even call it a dream day.
Okay, Test cricket at its best. After a month of T20 World Cup, Test cricket feels like eating home cooked food after spending months in a
No,
hostel.
you did not need to. You did not need to add that part, especially for people who are not getting home.
Excellent batting from Smriti Harmanpreet. Okay. Mohit Patil saying, Trishadi, who is better all-rounder? Perry, Nat Shivaban, Mahajan Cap, Annabelle Sutherland, or any other player?
What? What?
Who is better all-rounder? Ellis Perry, Nat Shivaban, Mahajan Cap, Annabelle Sutherland, or any other player?
Currently, is this currently or throughout the career?
Maybe throughout the career. Overall.
Overall, I would say Marizani Cap, which I feel Annabelle Sutherland might overtake in the longer formats, not in the T20 format. I know a lot of people will go for Ellis Perry, but I think that has happened after Ellis Perry 2.0 happened. But before that, for over the years, somebody who their team could depend on every single time, whenever there was a need, I think that's Marizani Cap.
Yes. Okay, last comment before wrapping up. Mohit Patil saying Kranti God is better in longer format. Her speed increased with confidence.
Why did it need to decrease in shorter format?
formats.
I have no idea. It could have been increased only, no.
But I think she will be happy
How
with
many
this
overs
weekend.
has she bowled that we are saying she's suited for the longer
The
format or
challenge
not?
will be when she will
The
bowl,
challenge will be
10,
when
12
she bowl.
overs,
Exactly.
10 afterwards.
Exactly.
So guys, as of now that is it. So the day one is done. India managed to score 285, 21 for 1 England. Now I think the first 1 hour will be crucial tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning first session, the initial first hour will be crucial. Hopefully India can get some early wickets because otherwise this England batting lineup can go and score big runs. And then it will be
Even
tricky
with
for the
early
visitors.
wickets, they can.
Yes, yes, because
They have a
they bat
longish.
deep. Yeah, they
Yeah.
bat deep. You know, Sophie Eccleston, everyone can bat. There's no doubt about that. Even I think Easy Wong can bat easily.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So let's see what happens. Definitely, we can hope that India can come out good and with a better plan, a better execution of their bowling plans, and hopefully can get some early wickets tomorrow. Till then, take care, and let's see how India do tomorrow. Thank you.